So today we're here with
Yeah, so thinking back to freshman year, I had all the basic classes. I loved all my teachers and it was super fun. People specifically. Oh gosh. Oh, hey. People like I was friends with like everyone. Being a freshman, you're like friends with everybody, and then as you go throughout high school, obviously, like you find your like friend group and like you find the people that actually like genuinely care about you and like people you're close with, and then obviously you have like a bigger group of friends, but you get your like smaller circle. Sophomore year, it was like COVID for all of it, most of it, and let's see what. And this is when I started to go into like honors classes, and some of them were like harder, and it was fine. Sophomore year was super fun. Just like COVID was kind of like the whole thing. Junior year is by far the hardest, just because I took 3 AP classes, and just like thinking about college and everything, it was super stressful. And then of course senior year, I took pretty chill classes, just because it's senior year and I wanted to enjoy it and be able to like have fun and do whatever just before I leave. So yeah.
Thank you. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your favorite memories here at Stevenson?
Um, I think one of my favorite memories was freshman retreat when I was a freshman. And then of course being in senior forum, I got to go back on it.
Yeah, I love the freshman retreat as well. I think it was a really good opportunity to make connections with new people.
Yeah.
So sports is a big part of Stevenson, as we know, and I think it's definitely a really instrumental part of Stevenson for you.
Mm-hmm.
So remind us about what are the sports that you've done here so far?
I do volleyball, basketball, and softball.
And just tell us a little bit about your experiences with them.
Yeah, so freshman year coming into volleyball, first 2 weeks of preseason, it was super nervous. Like, of course, as a freshman, like all the seniors, all the returning girls, like it's super intimidating and scary, but they were all super nice, and I got to make friends. I think that's a big part of playing team sports. All three of my sports are team sports, and I think that's a huge part of as being a freshman, like making friends. I think that's a huge um, important way that you can make friends, and it's like the easiest way because you're surrounded by them all the time. We did team bonding and we did this like dance competition, I remember, and my team lost, but it was like mixed with like the sophomores, juniors, seniors, and I remember it was just super fun to like bond with all of the other girls that way. And volleyball has always like been like one of my favorite sports, just because I haven't grown up playing volleyball, whereas softball and basketball I grew up playing them since I was like really young, and so I never got like sick of it in a way. Um, so I just think I love volleyball, and then basketball, of course. Like I think basketball is like my main sport. Um, and this year I got to be the captain, and I feel like I was a huge like leader. Football is starting right now. We actually have our first game today, and it should be fun. I don't know. I don't know if the team's ready. We've only had like 4 practices, but it should be fun, so it's okay.
I mean, I agree with you. I think basketball was amazing. I think I love the team bonding, and I think overall we just had such great people on the team. And even though we may not have had our best season personally for
Yeah,
JV,
yeah,
but we definitely had a lot of fun along the way.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what it's like being a senior, because you've been through all 4 years of high school here at Stevenson now. So, what are the differences, advantages, disadvantages you see being a senior?
Yeah. Coming into this year, I didn't really like feel like a senior, and I didn't think that I would like ever like understand and like feel like a senior. But like I think it finally like hit me that I'm like a senior, just because I feel you like you earn certain privileges, and then you can like experience them like as your senior. So like leaving campus is like a huge one. Like I have junior friends that like aren't like allowed to leave campus, or like they'll get caught and get in trouble if they leave campus. But like for me, like I've like that I've like I never left like that much last year.
That
But
much?
like but like this year now I'm like allowed to leave, so I feel like I like earned that privilege to leave. And then also just like being in Rosen and like being able to like, and then also okay, like those are also privileges, but like I think being a senior, it's like you have like this like leadership role to like help all of the younger kids so that they can like follow that path and then be good seniors themselves. Like
Yeah, I feel really supported by you.
Yeah, of course.
And what advice would you give? You've been through a lot of growth here, because you've been here since the lower school, correct?
Yes.
So, what advice would you give yourself, like freshman yourself? And is that different to any advice you would give freshmen now, or like people coming into freshman year next year?
I would say just like push yourself to like make new friends and to meet people. Just because I feel like I was like super nervous coming into freshman year, and I obviously came from the lower school, so I already had like the friends from middle school and elementary school that like have come with me. But I feel like if I just like made myself like step out of my comfort zone and meet new people, I would have had like a lot more relationships and friendships, just because I think that that's super important, and then you carry those throughout the rest of your life. And I think those are just like really important to make as you're in high school.
And is there anything else you want to share with us about your time at Stevenson? Any memories, any advice, or anything else really that you want to give back to the Stevenson community?
Everyone will know all of your business. This is such a small school.
Yeah.
Everyone will know everything, even if you try to keep it a secret. Good or bad, they will know.
We'll finish it off with that. Thank you, Sydney.
Of course. That's true, though.